What's up, entitled people of YouTube? So, I've been watching the Johnny Depp trial, and it's fucking hilarious to me. It's entertaining as fuck. I was really trying not to watch it, but it keeps popping up on my YouTube, and it's funny as hell, man. And I keep watching it like she took a shit in his bed. the entitlement of some of these broads, man. Like, she literally maimed them, dude. This bitch fucking cut his finger off, and then had the audacity to like say he abused her. And it's fucking crazy because this dude, like, hearing the videotapes, the way he's speaking in court is the way this guy speaks, apparently. Like, real cool, calm, and fucking collected. Like, even when he's like wigging out, he's not really wigging out. He's kind of got pretty good control of himself. But the entitlement of this of broads, like, out there, and not all women. I'm not talking about women. I'm talking about these fucking broads, bro. Like, some of these bitches, like, no matter what I do, he will not touch me. That type of entitlement, man, blows my fucking mind. I didn't grow up in an environment like that. So it's really fucking weird to me that one human being partially accident, like, she threw something to hurt him, and whatever she threw ended up chopping a finger off. Okay, that's out of the realm of, like, you bumped the table, something fell, cut my finger off. That's an accident, right? No, when you throw something at someone, that's the definition of assault. Like, that's what the Second Amendment was made for. To protect life, limb, and property. And your appendages, your phalanges, well, they're limbs, you know, technically. So, you had the right to fucking shoot her in the face for that. Technically. Technically, right? But the audacity of this bitch to, like, continuously throw things at him, hit him, all these things, and bitch about how she's been abused. Goddamn, she would have hated if her parents were fucking Armenian. I don't think she could have. I think she would have been in a very abusive relationship if she was Armenian. That's I don't know if you guys are familiar with other cultures, if you guys are familiar with Armenians and stuff. We're a little rough around the edges, you know. I don't okay domestic violence. That it's a fucked up thing. But you cut a finger off your husband, and if, as an Armenian woman, if you cut your husband's finger off, expect to be seeing your family with a blue eye for a while. You know? And most likely your parents are gonna be like, what? Why the fuck would he give you a blue eye? What a fucking animal. And then when you say, yeah, like, I threw something at him and I cut his finger off, they would say, well, okay, that's a different story. I don't know why you're over here complaining. You need to go back to your husband and smooth shit out. And I suggest don't throw anything at him anymore. That's how it goes in Armenian families. Like, her parents would literally be like, well, you're a little bit crazy, bitch. Okay, you gotta go back to your husband and stop doing this crazy shit that's getting you abused. Because unless he gave you the blue eye before you threw something and cut his finger off, then I can understand you bitching about domestic violence. But yeah, act like a woman, and he won't treat you like a punching bag. You know, you won't be walking around like a fucking chipmunk. You know? It's funny to me. It really is funny to me, man. Like, just it blows my mind, the level of entitlement that some people have, and it's just fucking hilarious how you think, just as a human being, guy, girl, indifferent, fucking, you think you can throw heavy objects at people and not get a violent reaction back, right? Because you can always, there's levels to arguing, right? Like you can argue, you can yell, you can scream, right? There's like levels. So yelling, screaming, all that shit, that's one level. Another level is breaking things, right? That's the next step up from that. All right, and the next step after that is like hitting your spouse to not hurt them, right? You're like I don't consider it like a small slap you mean to hurt somebody, right? Like, I'm not saying it's okay to do that. That's why I said there's levels, right? Like that's above breaking the fucking TV. All right, like slapping your husband or slapping your wife, that goes to the next stage. That's after you break the TV and the vase and all that shit, right? And then there's throwing heavy things at people. Now that's when you're trying to hurt each other, dude. And to anybody that's going through any of that shit, and mind you, I grew up witnessing a lot of domestic violence, whether in my family, whether in my extended family, whether in neighbors, whether in my friends' families. I'm not saying every single fucking person was like that, but I saw a fair bit of domestic violence. And anytime, like, once it gets to breaking shit, that's a clear sign things are really fucked up, and the problem-solving skills of your problem-solving skills and your partner's problem-solving skills are lacking any control or any progress of resolution, right? You're not progressing towards any type of resolution. That's a clear sign. Just call it fucking quits, man. Back the fuck up, move out, divorce, whatever the fuck you gotta do. All right, like that's like the point. Fucking if counseling is done, it needs to be done ASAP fucking P. But you guys need to separate when you guys go to your counseling. Like, you can't just, oh, well, we'll go to counseling next week. Like, no, bitch. Like, I'm gonna take my ass to the homie's house or go to the hotel or some shit, right? That's the clear sign of, like, okay, man, every week there's something fucking breaking in this house. Like, I had family friends like that, man. I used to remember, man, I used to go, and they didn't give a fuck, man. They'd argue in front of us. We were kids, and like in front of my parents, and every fucking week. And the woman was fucking aggressive, dude. That was one aggressive woman. And as a kid, I used to be like, God damn, I could see why she gets her ass beat. You know, she used to fuck them up too, though. You know, like, I used to go, TV's broken, fucking, dude, she used to throw entire, like, you know when you take your wife flowers, let's say you took her, fuck a dozen roses. I'm talking about, like, you took her, like, 50 roses, and she doesn't whoop out, like, that water pitcher looking thing. She puts it in a vase, like a proper fucking vase, right? Like something that weighs something. That bitch used to fucking, I've literally seen her grab that shit, yank the flowers, water and everything, man, just launch it at that dude. Like, this, you can seriously fucking hurt somebody. And obviously after shit gets launched like that at a dude, well, let's just say they would get into it. So, to you people out there entitled and shit, like, it blows my fucking mind. how you can be so aggressive and not, like, just, it doesn't even register that the person in front of you is stronger than you. For you women out there, 99% of you women out there, okay? The person you're with, 99% of you. The dude you're with can easily break shit on you. And I'm talking about your nose, your fingers, your arms, your legs, your ribs. Like, I don't think... I've dated women bigger than me in terms of height, in terms of weight. Like, I didn't give a fuck. If you were gorgeous, you're gorgeous. I don't give a fuck if you're 2 feet taller than me. You know what I'm saying? There has never been a time in my life, and I used to be on the thin side. There hasn't never been a time in my life where any woman could outpower me that I was with. I'm not talking about, like, I've never dated some NBA chick that was like fucking Shaq's cousin, you know what I'm saying? Like, but like, so my point is, 99% of the time, dudes can seriously fucking hurt you, and they're just not doing it. They're genuinely not doing it. And for you dudes, man, don't stay in those relationships. It only gets worse. If some broad is just fucking crazy like that, it does not get better. It does not get better. It only gets worse. Just think of it like this, okay? Me and you have a problem, just as human beings. I come to solve the problem with you, and I end up cursing at you, you end up cursing at me. We both raise our voice, and then we leave. We try and solve it the second time. And the second time, we curse and we get louder, right? What do you think happens the third time? You think we're gonna get less quiet, less cursing? Or do you think it's gonna escalate even more? It's gonna keep escalating, right? It's gonna get louder, more aggressive, louder, and even more aggressive, crazier and crazier. And then, well, that's how fucking people end up in the fucking trunk of a car. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's exactly how people end up in the trunk of a car. It's not like, hey, you know, everything is good, and then they're in the trunk of a car. No, it escalates, dude. Like, it literally starts off with, please don't do that, and then fuck you, and then slap, and then there goes the fucking vase, and then there goes a blue eye, and then there goes fucking 2 blue eyes, and then there goes a broken nose, and then there goes like broken ribs, and then you're in the trunk of a car, and then yeah, shit escalates that way. So for you dudes, man, just get your ass out of the way as soon as fucking possible, man. Just think of it like you see a drunk driver in front of you, man. Just lay back, don't catch up, don't try and, you know, just, I don't know, man. That's my advice to you people out there, because that entitlement shit, watching Johnny Depp's fucking, is entertaining, man. Like, and the resolve this guy has, the patience is mind-boggling, man. You take a shit in my bed, that whole bed has to go, you know, not to mention you with it, you know. You take a shit in my bed, you gotta go, you have to take that out. That entire thing has to go out, and you're the one that has to take it out. And I'm gonna let everybody in our circle know you're a crazy bitch that took a shit on the bed, and you should be happy I didn't throw you out the 2nd floor balcony with the mattress. You know, I'm genuinely watching this shit, hoping, like, I'm watching this Johnny Depp trial, just hoping. And like, at first I was like, man, I hope Johnny Depp really didn't fucking, he's not one of these abusive ass dudes that just would, like, you know, fucking I said I want to watch the fucking game. Blah, there goes a fucking slap. You know, I hope he's not one of these fucking abusive ass horrible dudes. You know what I'm saying? And then watching the trial, it just, you see like the craziness of this broad and him constantly like, you know, I need to leave, stop following me, this, shitting in the bed, chopping his fucking finger off, throwing stuff at his face, hitting him. And now it's at a point like, goddamn Johnny Depp, like, fuck, at least fucking 4 backhand the bitch at one time, dude. I just wanna, like, at least, like, for your sake, like, please, like, at least slapped her once, bro. Just tell me she fucking went ham on your face, just went with like a 12-piece combo, uppercut, you know, over the top, under, whatever the fuck, bro, and you just backhanded her one time. Just like, but no, I'm not, apparently that's a different type of entertainment I have to find somewhere else. Peace out, people.